Right, everybody. Let's continue. 2 weeks later, in the violet gardens of Dalaran, this is Jaina's meeting.
You must be wiser than the king. The end is near.
I told you before, I'm not interested in this nonsense.
Then I've wasted my time here.
You can show yourself now, Jaina. He's gone.
I'm sorry for eavesdropping, Master, but
It's your inquisitive nature that I've come to rely on, child. That crazed fool's convinced that the world is about to end.
I've heard the rumors of the plague spreading throughout the Northlands. Do you truly believe that the plague is magical in nature?
It's a strong possibility. That's why I need you to travel there and investigate the matter. I've arranged for a special envoy to assist you.
Yes, Master. I'll do my best.
I know you will, child. Farewell.
Bye, Antonidas. Aw, she made a little sheepy. Right, so like I mentioned, Jaina and Arthas, they already had a love relation in the past, and there were some wise people in Warcraft. Antonidas, Jaina's teacher, he decided to put Jaina on the task of investigating this plague that was spreading across the land. And who better to team her up with than with Arthas, you know, rekindle that little love interest they had going on. So the one and only Jenny Proudmoore shows up to help out our beloved prince.
Prince Arthas, we've been waiting here for hours. Are you sure this friend of yours is coming?
I'm sure. Jaina usually runs a little late.
We must help her!
Stay your blade, Captain. She can take care of herself. Gentlemen, meet Miss Jaina Proudmoore, Special Agent to the Kirin Tor, and one of the most talented sorceresses in the land. Looks like you haven't lost your touch. It's good to see you again, Jaina.
You too, Arthas. It's been a while since a prince escorted me anywhere.
Yes, it has. Well, I guess we should get underway.
And indeed, the captain that you just saw was
Our
Falric.
sources believe the plague originated in the region north of here. We should check out the villages along the King's Road.
And as described in the novel, Jaina, she walked up and Arthas saw her fighting with a little smirk on her face. And Arthas knew her so well that he was like, nah, she doesn't need any help, Captain. And Jaina can take well care of herself. And their first initial meeting was just open and, you know, old friends meeting each other. Then it became a little bit awkward and then it was fine again.
I stand.
During their travels, during this campaign, or at least during this mission, they'll spend the night. And under the stars, Arthas had always been impulsive, and he decided to make his way into Jaina's sleeping tent.
Prince Arthas, there's
Hello?
something amiss at the bridge ahead.
No, not something amiss.
Certainly.
Anyways, they made their way into the sleeping tent. They didn't do anything that night. And for the one saying that Jaina had a lot of love interest, that's not true, to be honest. She had Arthas. Kilfa Sunstrider was interested in her, but she was not interested in him. Vooral, but that's just, you know, a fan rumor that never happened. And then there was Kalik.
Of course. For honor.
Milord, someone has destroyed the bridge from the far side of the river. There is another way to cross, but it is not as safe as it used to be.
Oh my. Well,
Certainly.
danger is my middle name. And why is it important that the captain is Falric? Falric and Arthas, they, Arthas grew up in the capital. He was beloved by his people, and he always made sure to remember names. He would sometimes bring
Slaughter them all.
tea to Falric, and they would talk, and, you know, they knew each other for a long time. So that's why, when you see Falric in the area where Frostmourne is waiting in Wrath Lich King, you know, there's a whole history between them.
Feel my wrath.
And as I mentioned, chat room, this will go up on YouTube, so I'm not answering all your questions,
A sound plan.
but I do notice them.
Of course. For honor.
And all those that subscribe, thank you very much.
Certainly.
Oh, thanks so much. I have a reward for you.
No problem, my lady.
For honor.
So, where's my reward then? Potion of
Certainly.
greater healing. Thank
A
you very
sound
much.
plan.
But why does he still have a question mark
Certainly.
then? Of,
My lord, there is an
we
ancient
go.
fountain shrine nearby. Legends say that its holy waters can restore health and heal grievous wounds.
That could prove to be useful indeed.
Indeed.
Certainly.
To the fountain. Oh, Murlocs. Kill the Murlocs.
That's curious.
And Jaina can summon her water elemental, of course. Halls of Reflection, that was it.
For honor. Certainly.
I have a reward for you. Oh, chat room.
For my
More
father,
Murlocs
the
to kill. Go, go, go. Kill them all.
A sound plan.
And for some reason, Murlocs have always been the punching bags of Warcraft.
A sound plan.
Poor bastards. Although, they did kill Vol'jin's father. And I don't know if that says much about the Murlocs, or if it says much about Vol'jin's father. Sen'jin, I think. But, yeah, they actually killed his
Sound
father.
plan.
That's quite sad. More bandits, kill them.
Light.
Jaina dinged. Mana regen is always nice.
For honor.
I'm not gonna check all the boxes, but I do
Of
want to go to
course.
the fountain. It says much about the trolls, right?
Lock your shields and defend yourselves. Their arrows won't get through.
Skeletons? Slay them all immediately.
Who knew? It's the undead! The undead are among us. So yeah, here you see the first effects of the plague spreading across the land. It not only kills, it turns them into the undead.
What were those creatures, Sergeant?
Undead, my lord. This whole village has gone mad. We did our best to defend the villagers, but
We'll get to the bottom of this. Is there danger?
I'm sure we will. And you can see the granary here. That's how they spread the plague across the land. And of course, the villagers, they didn't know that it was corrupted, that it was, you know, bad for them. They just took it, baked some bread, and, you know, they ate it. And then they died, and they started attacking, and Arthas
Certainly.
became filled with a desire for vengeance, because, you know, he was failing people here,
What's the
which he
plan?
did not want to do.
I stand for the light. Justice shall be done. For honor. A
To the
sound
fountain, my
plan.
lord. And in the books, we are the ones, or at least Jaina's the one that burns down the granaries and the houses, and they...
This must be the shrine that the old man spoke of. Any man who drinks from these light-blessed waters will be healed.
Fantastic. So they go across the land, and
Of course.
slowly but surely, you know,
Certainly.
failing his people just pushes Arthas to the dark side. And he tries so very hard to prevent it all. He tries to save his people. But hey, he's a paladin, and he should have made vengeance part of his plan, but he did. And he paid the price. What up?
It's as if the land around that granary is dying.
Could the grain itself be plagued?
Let's hope not. Those crates bear the regional seal of Anderhall, the distribution center for the northern boroughs. If this grain can spread the plague, there's no telling how many villages might be affected.
But in the end, it doesn't even matter,
I
right?
stand for the light.
Shh, I'm trying to think
Is there
here.
danger?
Oh yeah, we're gonna destroy these.
That's curious.
I stand for the light.
So yeah, like I said, they spread it, and people like Baron Rivendare, He was a noble once, I think, or at least he was very influential amongst the Lord Ron people. And he too helped Kel'Thuzad and Ner'zhul with spreading the plague.
For honor. Certainly.
Which led to things like the Headless Horseman and whatnot. Can I hurt you with this? I can, cool. Hey, you wanna take out those necromancers? Yeah. More armor. Oh, Jaina! Let me heal you, baby! Yeah!
I stand for the light.
Feel the lights.
Of course.
Anything neat happening here?
A sound plan. For honor. Certainly.
Oh, cool. Elves.
Greetings. We are priests from Quel'Thalas. We've come to help heal the land of this strange curse.
As always, the generosity of the elves is greatly appreciated.
You should know that there is a granary warehouse at the far end of this village. This evil blight may be evident there as well.
We'll check it out.
So the elves, these are high elves. This was before Arthas turned to the dark side and attacked them and they became the blood elves. These elves offered their help to the humans to investigate the plague. But the majority of the elves did not. Their king, Anasterian, he was like, nah, doesn't concern us.
Certainly.
Well, we don't really need to help.
The hell are you men shooting at?
We're blasting those damn skeletons, sir. This whole flaming village is crawling with them.
Well, I could use your help. We've got a warehouse to destroy at the end of town.
Let's get to it.
Justice shall be done.
So yeah, the most of the elves, they let the humans deal with it. And they did a similar thing during the first Orcus Horde invasion. They thought that their lands were well protected and that, you know, they didn't really need to help with the human affairs. And during the first Orcus invasion, they kind of bounced back, right? In the end, they changed their mind and they did help. But during all of this, yeah, you know, when Frostmourne and the undead are at your gates,
What's the plan?
There's no turning back, baby.
I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting.
I'm here to help.
I can help.
Mental of intelligence. Let's give that one to Jaina.
I stand for the light.
So a couple of broken ships. Where do we need to go? I think up here.
A sound plan.
Right, what's my quests? Destroy the grain warehouse. Ooh.
Justice shall be
Grain
done.
warehouse. Oh, there's a blasted undead over there.
We've been discovered, my brothers. Flee and continue with the operation. I'm sorry I can't stay and chat, but duty calls.
And there's Kel'Thuzad.
That creature looks like it was sewn together from different corpses.
Let's study it after we kill it, okay?
Neat.
Light is my strength.
So, that was Kel'Thuzad. Kel'Thuzad used to be a mage at Dalaran, but he was already experimenting in the ways of necromancy, and he was expelled from Dalaran as, you know, he used to be part of the Six, like the High Council of Dalaran.
A sound.
But you know, they didn't like his experiments,
honor.
so they kicked him out.
That's curious.
The Whispers of Ner'zhul led him to Northrend. If you remember the classic World of Warcraft trailer for Naxxramas, that's Kel'Thuzad that you see over there. At least I think it's Kel'Thuzad. And in the end, he's like, oh, no, I don't want to join with Ner'zhul anymore. This is too much even for me. But there's no denying of Ner'zhul. Ner'zhul takes what he wants. And he took Kel'Thuzad, even though he didn't really want to. Yay, we destroyed the grain house, but the plague is already spreading.
What was that? And who is that wizard dressed in black?
I believe that the robed man was a necromancer. Obviously, he and his lackeys are behind this plague.
Well, it's a good bet we'll find him and the answers we're looking for in Anderhall.
To Anderhall we go.